All right, so we're moving on to the review of Fire Force Season 3, which is obviously the end of Fire Force, and it also meets up with the end of the manga, so it wraps it up overall. We have reviewed Fire Force in the past, right? So it's already in the tier list, and we're going to be most likely changing it up or keeping it the same. The way we do reviews is we have a non-spoiler section, so you don't have to worry if you haven't watched it. Then we do a spoiler warning, we talk about spoilers. Then we have a rating tier list, which I just mentioned, which is all the animes we reviewed on the anime, on the show, and then we kind of match our scores for the overall Fire Force and put in a tier list with the rest of the animes we've reviewed. So please do stick around for that. And without further ado, starting from over there, what's your score for Fire Force Season 3? Just Season 3.
My score for Fire Force Season 3 is a 3.
My score is a 2.
Mine's 4.
Mine's a 8. I'm joking, mine's a 3.
All right, yeah, so we're all around the same. I think 3, 4. I don't think it's straight up dog shit.
The only reason why
I think it is.
the only reason why I think it's a 3 and not a 2 is because I like the messaging.
I think he had certain things that were interesting.
It was a lot of shit.
Why-
It was a lot of shit. A lot of shit.
I honestly
Keep
think
in mind no spoilers.
Nothing
guys.
was meaningful, to be honest, man.
I honestly think Fire Force might actually be the worst anime I've watched.
Oh,
Like truly.
Lord
the
of the
first
Mysteries.
season was good.
I know the first season was good, but only because it was setting up so much stuff, and then now that I know what they were setting up, it's like it's not.
I don't think. I think the author just found out the ending. Like
Doctor Stone's worse.
last 2 pages, he was
It's
like.
not. It really isn't.
Last 2 pages, the author was like, "I'm
Like,
gonna go."
do you
do
guys
this.
like? I guess we're gonna get into it when we get into the
The end was a
rating
joke.
tier list.
The end it seemed
the
like...
whole season was a
The
joke.
whole season was
No,
a
but
joke.
especially the end. Towards the end, I was like, okay, where's the
whole-
camera?
even the thing that I was excited, it's spoiler territory, but I won't go into it. One of the things I was excited a lot, which was like some of the fights this season were like very hyped up, underwhelming, very underwhelming.
True, I'm already thinking of lowering it to a 3, to be honest.
Yeah, it's definitely
Very
not a 4.
underwhelming.
It's not a 4, Danny.
It's not below average.
Like
Yeah, I'm lowering it to a 3. Yeah,
Like-
no, you're right.
the animation was okay.
Oh, the
It was,
animation was-
it was like consistently decent as Fire Force has been, and I guess that's why I'm not giving it a 1 because the animation was still consistently decent. The way they ended last season, I had high hopes for the way they were going
For the living. Shooting for the stars.
for the way they
Trying to
were
make a
going to do the second part of season
Eating
3.
scraps.
What?
The song.
Interstellar.
So yeah, but there's nothing story-wise good about this ending or about this season as a whole. I was already quite low on part 1 of season 3, and knowing
we all
how
were.
exactly and knowing how it played out, it just drops lower. I was already lower on season 2 compared to season 1. And season 1, I think it was so good because of how much it was setting up. I was so interested in the whole aspect of the religion
don't take it away
on
from being
human
good.
compulsion.
I think season 1, season 2 were good. Season 1 was definitely better.
Was
than
season 2 when they go underground?
Yeah, it's when they meet up with when they really first encounter the Ironclad, I'm pretty sure.
But what's the season that they go underground?
That's
'Cause that season was good.
that's season 1. That's
Is
season 1.
it?
Season
What do you mean underground? Like when Arthur meets his parents.
in the
No.
Nether.
When they go first into the nether.
And when they go first into the Nether, where it has the guy with the layers of clothes,
Yeah.
he goes insane. That's first season. That's
Yeah.
that's the second part
Yeah,
of first season. I
but
think.
just because
Was
there's
one where we actually saw the guy with the orange stripes
Season
do
2
stuff
was
first.
was it like the China trip, the
Yeah.
one where they meet the mole and all that stuff.
no, that was also good.
Because it wasn't just that.
Yeah.
There was also other
that was
stuff.
like half of it. I don't remember what.
Wasn't
the
it
other
when they
half
fought
was.
the Ironclad? When
Yeah.
they first
Yeah.
fight the big brolic guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
And
like
you
that.
first meet the guy that has like those smoke powers. Not Smoker. The other
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
I do think. Yeah, I mean, first season was better though.
Like, I genuinely...
this season was so shit,
Genuinely,
bro.
a lot of stuff that they do in season 3, there's some that I like, but most of it, like 99% of it, has never been hinted at earlier in the show.
No.
Like, if you watch season 1, that's why I told Rafa this, because he was finishing on the train like a chud, and I turned to him, and I was like,
No, I wasn't.
bro, if you... No, he actually... if you're watching Fire Force season 1, like, it's almost like a whole different anime.
Yeah.
Like, there's no way you watch Fire Force season 1.
It was so
on
shit.
everything I love, right? On everything I love, I'll give away my fucking underwear if you want. On everything I love, if you just watch Fire Force season 1, there's no way you're guessing the ending. There's no possible way
Yeah.
you guess
Yeah.
because they've never established anything. Like, even okay, you want to do like a big thing, whatever. Establish some small building blocks. I might be stupid, but
That shit was
considering
bad.
obviously no
No,
spoilers,
and, like,
but like fuck,
so
man.
much stuff made zero fucking sense.
Yeah.
Like in the sense of like a character did something and you're like, that's just not physically possible for that character. Like it was never shown for that character to be able to do
it's
that.
because that specific trope that they decided to be all in all.
The craziness of it.
It's like the whole imagination thing.
It was like it was pretty much everyone had fucking Toon Force, bro.
I know.
But it's
It all
ridiculous.
seems so rhetorical, like they were making fun of their own manga.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they're like, oh, let's just throw around shit and let's just make this the ending. Instead
It
of
was,
like,
it was legit. It's what you said. It legit was We Are Fire Force.
Yeah. Extremely childish. I can't put it into other words.
Like-
just a
like
childish.
everything even fucked up like a lot of the things they set up in earlier seasons.
And towards the end, it felt like
Might be too, bro.
it felt like the writer.
I don't think it is.
It felt like the things that the writer gave to the main character. It's almost like things that you want in real life. If you
HUD,
if
The
you get
HUD,
yeah, the
the
HUD.
To be fair,
That's
like,
not even-
for example, Sakamoto season 1. Worse or better than
I think it's better.
It
I
might-
like the beginning of the season. Or the beginning of the second half of the season.
Yeah, the beginning was bad.
What, like the first episode?
No, the
First-
stuff, because they do a bit of the flashbacks going back to Shinra's Academy days.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, that was good.
Barely.
Like
There's
the-
some
the
stuff that they
fights
talk
against
about.
They keep going.
Yeah.
Like they develop a bit of the doppelganger stuff that they've set up.
The
earlier.
doppelganger stuff is quite
the,
good.
The fights with
No, none of
doppelgangers.
that. What was good about the doppelgangers? What the
was
doppelgangers?
interesting.
like the idea,
what-
yeah.
The idea, but the way they capitalize it. What are the doppelgangers?
No, but that's towards the end of the show. How they fucking end up. And they do explain what the doppelgangers are.
I know, and explain. And I don't like
Yeah,
that explanation.
I don't mind the explanation for the
After-
doppelgangers actually.
That
I didn't mind it. After the doppelganger stuff, so when everything went Toon Force, after that everything was fucking
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah, yeah.
Like straight zero.
Oh, and also anything that happened in the show towards the end had no impact, no meaning. It was
Yeah.
all pointless. Everything from the first episode, anything
that happened. It was
that
just like
motivated any character, anything was for nothing.
like it was just like the
It literally-
all the plot and like all the good things about Fire Force, all the decisions, and it's just
yeah.
like
just nothing matters.
It generally
Just
felt
nothing
like
matters.
it generally felt like a kid's story, where it's like no matter
Yeah.
what happens bad, everything
And
turns
people,
good.
Childish,
this might be like hot takes from us, but a lot of people are like, no, you just gotta wait till the ending. This ending was shit.
was
Yeah.
horrible.
It was
horrible.
fucking-
This
Yeah.
makes it seem like JJK
Okay.
ending was the best thing
Yeah,
written.
I will say this with like
No, JJK was worse than this. Yeah.
No, it wasn't.
And
No, it wasn't.
No, he's
I'll
But put Throg in there every time you're gonna fight.
I'll say this with a full heart. If you like
In a full stomach.
the ending, it's because you get no hubs, bro. Like generally.
What?
If you
what's that correlation?
If-
That makes no
if
sense.
you like
He said-
that makes no
if
sense.
you like the ending,
He said
it's
with a
bec-
full heart.
Yeah, I said with a full heart. If you like
What does
the
that
ending,
mean?
if you like the ending, did you like the ending? If you like the ending,
No,
You don't get
If you
bitches,
like
bro.
the ending of Fire Force,
you
you're
don't
an
get
idiot.
bitches. Yeah.
Like, there's
Yeah,
no way
there's no
you
way.
have any comprehension of what good stories are and like the end of Fire Force.
I like the messaging,
Yeah.
but that's about
There
it.
were some interesting
Even the
messages.
No, like the messaging
But-
about that.
Listen, the more complicated a message and more complicated messaging is, for you to wrap it up, the more you have to set it up. It takes a long time. Think about the most, like for example, AOT has an extremely convoluted like story to it, and it takes a whole lot of seasons to set
Yeah,
it
but
up.
the messaging wasn't that convoluted. It was just about death.
No, a lot of the stuff they start setting up.
Yes,
and
yeah, I do.
wrap
Agree,
up.
but I mean, like the specific like messages.
Even
that they,
the whole of Shinra's arc
ended at
that
the-
he has that it wraps up here pretty much started this season.
Should we just go to spoilers?
Oh, I mean,
What
we
is-
might
what
as
is
well
this?
talk about-
They do.
I like this design.
The whole beginning I liked. Like they do some flashbacks to the comedy days. There's a lot of there's some of interesting fights. The whole they also give a lot of like development to what's his name. Benny Barrow.
Give me
Benny Barrow, and with his fight and flashbacks when he was younger. I liked all that.
But like that, even that was like so underwhelming.
It wasn't peak. But I liked
it was like extremely underwhelming. Like Benny Maru's fight, it's like, or his like development, it's like he's barely nothing.
Yeah.
No,
Like, his character has stayed the same throughout the most of the show.
No, I'm not saying it's fucking peak, but I liked the direction they were heading in. Then I think then he was just
How?
He got.
Oh, but
I
I like
really
Benny
don't
Barrow's
understand.
backstory about.
And I like the whole doppelganger.
you
idea
didn't
as
like
well.
his backstory
I thought his back. I thought it was okay, but like
about the whole thing of Nishirin and like how
Him not being like a bit of a delinquent.
you need to be able to like be
that,
okay with
like
people
they got
disliking you,
introduced and
so-
got resolved within the same fight.
Yeah, but
What was his backstory?
It was like his whole backstory.
I get it,
Side character.
it's
You know, I'm moving up tonight.
Matter of fact, might be beat.
but
I mean, no, I'm just listing the stuff that I liked. Like, I was interested. And they used Benimaru to explain more of how the actual doppelgangers worked. Which at that point, I was decently interested in the doppelganger stuff. It's just they started vying off to
the
so
doppelganger
many...
stuff was a good idea until
That fight was very underwhelming.
It was.
the Benimaru one.
Yes,
Yeah.
it absolutely was.
Was there
but that
any
was the purpose.
fight?
That was the purpose.
I know.
I get it, but still.
Was there any fight you thought was good this season? Any fight?
Also, all you care about is flashy fights.
No, because you said that
This
you liked
season
the
overall,
fights.
in part 1, there were interesting fights.
Part
But
two.
part 2 specifically.
What the fuck would they be talking about part 1 to be fair?
Fuck, he said this.
You fucking chud.
Shudmeister.
I mean,
Oh, the Arthur fight.
no, not even.
No.
Not
The
even.
one
Dark
against
Side was
against
good.
It
Dragon.
was stupid.
No, it wasn't just. It was stupid. It was
Yeah, but-
extremely like. What sort of fight was that? That was like a childish.
No, it was stupid.
No, but
a
because
stupid
it was
fight.
so fucking stupid. The thing is, we're talking about a fight that we can't really talk about.
Yeah, let's go into spoilers.
Okay,
Alright, just
spoilers
spoiler
for
warning.
Fire Force.